Hi, today I'm going to talk about Shakespeare, as you probably all know. Shakespeare was a playwright, actor, and a poet born in England. He was baptized in 1564 and died in 1616. His date of birth is unknown, so that when people try to reference it, they just use the baptism date. My presentation today will be focused on Shakespeare's playwriting. This means that I'm going to talk about Shakespeare's most famous publications, his language techniques, and based on these two, why he became so famous. To begin, Shakespeare had two main plays. These were Hamlet and Macbeth. The best known of Shakespeare's plays, according to the RSC, is Hamlet, often traded for having a large amount of tragic events. This play is about the son of the King of Denmark, often shortened to Hamlet, trying to avenge his father, who was killed by his own brother so that he could be king. The second most well-known play, according to the RCS, is Macbeth, a play that shows contradiction and ambition. This play shows the story of how the Scottish general, Macbeth, tries to be king after he is told by three witches that he would rule. Macbeth's path includes killing friends, family, and doing things that his past self would never have imagined he could do. Secondly, one of the main reasons to why Shakespeare's plays are still read 400 years later after his death is that he was a master of literature. Shakespeare used techniques in his plays that would attract more people to read it. The first one was powerful imagery. Shakespeare used words so that he didn't need to use props or concrete backgrounds in order to understand what was happening. This made the people like this play more because the mind will always create a better image than we can build. The next was the use of nuances. Shakespeare had implied meanings or suggestions in his plays. He would love this so much because he thought it was helpful for making the people have to work their mind instead of getting the idea by themselves and being taught. People like it because it gives you a pleasant uncertainty which would add spice to the play. Finally, as anyone who reads Shakespeare probably knows, Shakespeare loved to play with words. He used puns, oxymorons, alliterations, and assonance in his plays to help keep entertaining. All these different language tricks can be found in Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare's eighth most famous play. It is characterized for having a big number of puns and wordplays especially. So, to wrap it up, Shakespeare became famous because of its large amount of language techniques and successful plays. This made people read it to their kids, and their kids read it to their kids and on, so that it was passed along with generations. This is my bibliography.